Hey YouTube, how's it going? Kevin Cleary here with a first impressions video for you on the Steel Will Resident. I'll move this out of the way for a second and just show you how it's packaged, and then we'll get back to the knife itself. You can see the box is labeled the Urban series. This is out of the Urban rather than the Outdoor. I think they have Urban, Outdoor, and Tactical, maybe the different series of knives. Comes with the cardboard box in the sleeve and then a little bit of paperwork in here. One of them just talks about the Urban series in general, and then the other one is just a date of inspection card. Okay, so let's get those out of the way and get the knife back in here. So there we go. This is the Steel Will Resident. Let me give you a quick overview of what we've got here. We have a D2 blade with a high flat grind, a bit of a top swedge in a satin finish. Thumb disc is your deployment method. And then as we move down to the handle, by the way, this is a non-ball bearing pivot. I'll talk about the pivot more in the review, maybe take it apart so you can take a look at it. In terms of handle construction, we have a titanium frame lock, standoff construction. I do like those blue standoffs, and carbon fiber show side. Let me just quickly give you a look at that carbon fiber. I will say I was pretty happy to see. I was a little worried when I ordered this that this would be the cheap carbon fiber that we see on, I don't know, like the Rat Model 1 and D2, or a number of other, you know, some of Cold Steel's carbon fiber knives. They seem to have a cheaper version of carbon fiber. This is really nice, and there's, you know, it's got no voids. It's nicely milled. It's just a really, really nice looking carbon fiber handle there. So that's nice to see. So now that we've gotten sort of the quick overview out of the way, I guess I should have pointed out there's that deep carry pocket clip that is 4-way repositionable. So now that we've kind of gone over the features here, let's grab a quick size and weight on this guy. So let's see, I don't know if I'm going to be able to get everything in the picture. So we've got just under 8¼ inches on the overall length. In terms of the blade, we're dealing with 3½ inches, almost exactly 3½ inches. And make sure this is right. And 4 5/8 on the handle length there. 4 5/8 on the handle. It's nice and slim, coming in at about 3/8 of an inch, maybe a teeny bit more, I guess almost 7/16 of an inch. But pretty slim knife. I will say I have pocketed this a couple times, and it carries very, very nicely because of its size and because of the fairly lightweight, or at least it feels pretty lightweight. I'll just confirm that for you here now. What do we got? No, let's try ounces. There we go. Okay, so now we're in ounces. 3.16 ounces for a knife that's almost 8¼ inches. That's pretty nice. I gotta say, I'm pretty impressed. I suspected that it would be fairly lightweight, but it's nice to have an actual measurement to confirm it. And now let me give you just my general thoughts on the knife itself. One, I definitely like the design. It's pretty comfortable in hand. I love the fact that you're getting the materials you're getting with the titanium frame lock and the carbon fiber scales. And, you know, the blade steel is only D2, so that's where they're saving a little bit of money. But this knife is only like 90 bucks, guys. So the price point on this is absolutely excellent. And, you know, I'll have more to say in the full review, but just by my first impressions here, this has got to be one of the best values going right now. They were a little hard to find. And when I first wanted one of these, I saw it on EDC Gear Reviews channel, and he talked about it, and I was pretty impressed with it there. I decided, hey, let's go out and get one. And they were really hard to find. Just nobody had them in stock. I think they're pretty widely available now, and just a really, really nice value. For 100 bucks, you're getting a titanium frame lock. You're getting pretty decent action. I guess the one thing that you're not getting is a ball bearing pivot. But as far as I'm concerned, the action on this is pretty nice at this point. Very solid lockup, no blade play. And so in terms of, you know, a gentleman's folder, an EDC folder, you know, I wouldn't necessarily call this super tactical or super hard use, But for a lightweight EDC knife that's going to look really attractive and have some high-end materials for a very budget-friendly price, I think this is a real win. Thanks for watching. I'd love to hear your thoughts below. Anyone else got one of these knives or thinking of getting one? You know, I don't know. At this point, I think this is probably the steel wheel that has impressed me the most. I really like the Cutjack for its ergonomics, for its price point, for utility, but this is really a step up, and I think they've done a great job with this knife, which is why I wanted to share it with you in a first impressions instead of just wait for the full review. Again, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. We'll talk to you soon.